Hey folks, Martin Riggs here. You might remember me from the Lethal Weapon movies. Yeah, that's right. I'm the guy they paired with good old Roger Murtaugh. He was always too old for this stuff, remember? Anyway, we chased bad guys, jumped off buildings, crashed a few dozen cars. Typical LAPD workday. So, here's the deal. Leo Getz, remember him? You know, whatever you want, Leo Getz?
Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. That was easy. Don't you even want to see a badge?
Don't do that again. Okay, let me see a badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop. I got it. I know all those routines.
You Leo Getz?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's me, Leo Getz. Whatever you need, Leo Getz. You get it? I use that all the time to break the ice when I meet people. You know, it's good.
Yeah, that guy. Well, Leo reached out and said, hey Riggs, you want to come over here and join our little party on this channel? And I thought, why not? After all, Leo said he's got some good people hanging around here. Guys like Vinny Gambini, Mona Lisa Vito, even John Rambo and James Woods are dropping by. Sounds like my kind of crowd. Besides, it's no secret Mel Gibson, you know, the guy who played me, well, let's just say he's never been shy about telling Hollywood elites exactly what he thinks of their politics. Let's put it this way. He ain't exactly sending holiday cards to the left. Anyway, now I'm here and I've got a few things on my mind, so sit tight, relax, and let's jump right into this, shall we? Alright folks, Martin Riggs here. If you've been wondering how things are going out there in the wide, weird world of politics and global craziness, well, buckle up, because it's been one heck of a ride lately. First off, let's talk tariffs. Now, I'll be honest, I'm more comfortable dodging bullets than crunching numbers, but even I can figure out this math. See, President Trump rolled out some hefty tariffs recently, and you know what happened? America started pulling in cash like never before. Billions, yes, billions coming back into the country. Apparently before Trump stepped in, we were bleeding about $5 billion every single day. I mean, even Murtaugh could retire comfortably on that kind of cash, and we know he's always 2 weeks from retirement. But seriously, $5 billion a day was flying out the window, and now, thanks to some tough moves on steel, aluminum, and cars, that hole is just about plugged. And Trump, well, he's playing this trade thing like a pro poker player, telling China, hey, I'm open to talking, but still keeping his cards close. Meanwhile, the media, you know, those folks who always know better, they freaked out, saying Trump was caving or tanking the economy. Turns out, fake news strikes again. Trump wasn't budging. He's just negotiating. I mean, it's almost like they're surprised politicians don't always tell the truth. Shocking, right? And speaking of media, let's talk about this whole new media thing at the White House. So, this guy, Tim Pool, pretty cool guy. He gets to ask the first question at a press briefing, and the mainstream reporters, oh man, they acted like someone stole their ice cream cones. Suddenly they're calling him a freak, which is pretty rich coming from the same folks who gave us classics like the Very Fine People hoax, or that whole Covington debacle. You know, the kinds of stories even Leo Getz wouldn't touch. And believe me, Leo gets anything. Here's a crazy thought. Maybe Americans just want straight answers instead of spin. And maybe that's why they're turning away from mainstream media faster than I dodge traffic during a foot chase. Just a thought. And how about Ukraine? Trump basically laid it out to Zelensky. Look, pal, you had your chance at Crimea 11 years ago. You didn't fight for it then, and now you asking us to jump in the ring for you? He's basically telling Ukraine to get serious about peace or risk losing everything. Sometimes tough love is the best kind. Trust me, I've had my fair share. Now, speaking of tough issues, we can't dodge this one. The Epstein files. We've got promises flying around about transparency. Big promises from Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, even the president himself. And yet we're still waiting. Trump even said today he's going to find out where these files are hiding, because apparently they've disappeared quicker than my paperwork after a shootout. Senator Dick Durbin suddenly announces retirement. Interesting timing. You don't have to be a detective to figure out that something might be brewing there. Finally, we got to mention this baby bonus idea Trump floated. You'd think people would cheer for helping American families, right? Nope. Instead, some folks on TV start claiming it's all about race. Seriously? Helping parents raise kids somehow becomes racial? Come on. if you're looking for racism in a simple plan to boost American families, maybe the real problem is the lens you're viewing it through. Just saying. Bottom line, this country's got enough problems without inventing new ones. Let's keep it simple. Honesty, fairness, transparency. Oh, and fewer dumb conspiracy theories, please. That's it for today, folks. Leo Getz invited me here, and I got to admit, I like the company. Great to join Vinny, Mona Lisa, Rambo, James Woods, and all you fine people. Keep your heads up, your eyes open, and remember, sometimes the craziest thing you can do is tell the truth. But before I go, if you liked what you heard, do me a favor, hit that like button, drop a comment, and share this with someone who's still trying to figure out what the heck's going on in this crazy world. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. It's not like the others. It's run by good people, telling the truth, mixing in some laughs, and never afraid to say what needs saying. Big shout out to Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations for bringing us all together and providing us with these crazy scripts. And yeah, me, Leo Getz, Vinny Gambini, Rambo, Woods, Frank, Mona Lisa. Yeah, we're all here now, so stick around. It only gets better from here. Thanks again for joining us today. Riggs.